And in honor of Thanksgiving, Fox News contributor Michelle Malkin is counting down her top political turkeys of the year. She joins us from Colorado Springs. Happy Thanksgiving, Michelle.
You too, to all of you.
Thank you. You too.
I was surprised Susan Rice didn't make the list. Neither did Candy Crowley. But let's start with number 3. Who do you got?
Well, it's the liberal media, which of course Candy Crowley is a part of. I'm sure that'll offend somebody. Yes. The performance, I think, not only of Candy, but all of the debate moderators who acted as tag team members for Obama, I think it just sort of reflected an entire ethos of the Washington media, who saw themselves and acted more like lapdogs than they did as real journalists throughout the campaign. And I think the whitewashing of this administration's scandals has had a cumulative effect in blinding the American electorate. I think in large part it's the liberal media that played a huge role and had a lot of leverage in determining what the final results of the election were.
It would have been interesting to see a Univision debate, wouldn't it have been? Because we've got some of the most,
sure.
I mean, some of the most revealing questions, right?
About Fast and Furious, absolutely.
That was fantastic.
All right, let's go to turkey number 2, big labor.
Well, sure. I mean, they've delivered a huge happy Strikesgiving, unhappy Strikesgiving, which of course will continue into tomorrow and Black Friday. But dial back earlier in the year, everything from the Chicago teachers' strike, which left hundreds of thousands of students bereft and families in dire straits while they protested some very necessary cuts and reforms to public employee pensions, to the SEIU, UAW, the International Longshoremen's Association, which of course has been cooking up a port strike that even before it's actually gone into effect has already affected shipping decisions and retailer decisions. Bottom line, of course, is that all of these actions have helped solidify political power, but at the expense not only of the economy, but of course their own rank and file workers' welfare.
We have a little montage of someone who made number 1 on your turkey list. Let's play that sound and you can explain who we're looking at here.
You do know that we don't have anything to do with Priorities USA, that by law we're not allowed to coordinate with them, and by law we don't have anything to do with their ads. We're not blaming our predecessor by any means, but we don't think we should return to the same policies that crashed the economy. I was asked why it became such a political circus, and who was the first person to respond to the Libya attacks? It was Mitt Romney, and Mitt Romney was criticized for that response because it was political.
There are a bunch of different points in that one. Stephanie Cutter.
Yeah, that's right. Stefanocchio Cutter. She will make it a lot easier for me to mash my potatoes today, because all I have to do is think about the incessant lies that she told during this campaign season. She is the answer to the question, how low can you go in a campaign season? And I think it was a very competitive year this year for political turkeys, but she, of course, vaulted to the top of the list.
Yeah, some of the things we saw in there were the Priorities USA. Remember the ad saying that Mitt Romney killed my mom. Ad that ran that we had nothing to do with. And there's
my wife, I think it was.
Oh, yeah, killed my wife. Yeah, that's right.
Michelle Malkin, always good to see you. You definitely do not pull any punches, and I like that.
Happy Thanksgiving, Michelle.
Thanks, Michelle.
Take care, guys.
Have
Happy
a
holidays.
great holiday.